back, everybody, and back the back here. So, I don't know how, but it is the 20th anniversary of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, the second film in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, released December 18th, 2002. I can't believe it's been 20 years since this movie came out. I wanted to do last year, I wanted to do a 20th anniversary of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, but I never got around to doing that because of certain things coming up last December. So I'm glad this year I was able to do a 20th anniversary of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And like I said, I can't believe it's been 20 years. I'm a huge fan of this trilogy. As people know, these are the films that really got me wanting to make films in general. This movie is fantastic. I mean, at the time I never read the books, the Lord of the Rings book. So I went in not knowing what to expect in terms of story. But at least in terms of the filmmaking, I knew at least since after the Fellowship of the Ring, I knew that cinematically it was going to be amazing. I just didn't know how amazing it was going to be. And this movie is great. I mean, this movie is only 1 minute longer than the Fellowship of the Ring, so it's 2 hours and 59 minutes. It blows by. Some of the major highlights of this movie. Number one, obviously, Gollum, Smeagol. Smeagol! Have any friends? Not listening. Not listening. Go away. Go away. Oh. You survived because of me. You are here because of me. Where would you be without me? Gollum. I mean, Andy Serkis doing the motion capture was brilliant. Not to mention the CGI of Gollum was a stroke of genius. I truly do not believe, I don't care if you got the best makeup department out there, that they would have done a better job with doing Gollum with just makeup than what you see Gollum, CGI Gollum. And even 20 years later, I went back and watched this movie back in August, late August, right before the Lord of the Rings Amazon series came out. And I watched them on DVD. I'm not watching like the newer high definition, watching it back on my DVD. And the CGI still holds up on Gollum. So that was one of the major highlights, of course, is Gollum. Number two, the Battle of Helm's Deep. I mean, one of the best battles in cinematic history. You think of cinematic battles in movies, you think of Braveheart, yes. You think of maybe the opening of Gladiator, yes. But Helm's Deep was something beyond. First of all, they completely built that entire castle, fortress of Helm's Deep. That's number one. Number two, they got tons and tons and tons and tons of extras to not only play the other protagonists, like the elves and the people at Helm's Deep, but all the orcs in that scene. Yes, there are CGI orcs, but guess what? Most of the orcs, the army, especially during the battle, are real people in makeup. And to me, that will never get old, that will never look bad, that will always look brilliant. on screen. Then you add the rain on top of it, and you just go, boom. I mean, that must have been one hell of a shoot. All those extras, the rain coming down, the fighting choreography. Then you add just the suspense of all that. Then you add in the humor. I love the scenes between Gimli and Legolas, or Aragorn and Gimli. Aragorn and Gimli. Throw me. What? Toss me. What? Don't tell the elves. Or with Legolas and Gimli. What's going on out there? I can't see. Do you want me to describe it to you? Or should I find you a box? I mean, the humor like that is like, that is brilliant. That is brilliant writing. Then you look at, like I said, just the production design. I was just telling you about Helm's Deep. But let's move over to the, like, when the Riders of Rohan and where they live, that village they built on that mountain, or that hill. They built that entire village and the whole building, the thing that Arwen and King Theoden live in. I mean, and that, fuck me, that, the cinematography. Okay, that opening that shot of the cinematography, the camera going in over that, toward that hill with the giant, building. I mean, just, I was in the helicopter, not, slowly going in. I'm like, oh my, come on people, the shots in this movie are amazing. Then you just get into the newer cast. King Theoden, Bernard Hill, who people might remember from playing the captain in Titanic. Captain going down with the ship. He was great. Then you get Miranda Otto, a brand new actress, made her debut in the Two Towers as Arwen. Great. Carl Urban, one of the main riders of Rohan. If it wasn't for Lord of the Rings, we would not have Carl Urban. Okay? I mean, a national treasure. And then I think you got Andy Serkis. Nobody knew who Andy Serkis was before Lord of the Rings. Until after Lord of the Rings. I mean, you just look at all of that and you go, that's what we got out of Lord of the Rings and Two Towers. Carl Urban, Andy Serkis, Miranda Otto. And I'm sure there's a few others I'm missing. But then you get into this is going to surprise people. My favorite scene in the entire trilogy of Lord of the Rings, the entire trilogy, is the not really a flashback, or like a dream sequence that Arwen is Miranda Otto. Arwen is Liv Tyler, the elf. Her daddy is Hugo Weaving, Mr. Smith. When she has that like dream sequence, and the music, the song choice called Even Star. And you get that beautiful shot. I mean, every time I watch this scene, I get goosebumps. The shot where you see the camera is on a close-up of this casket, and it's Aragorn's casket, and then it slowly dollies back. And on the right hand of the screen, the very far right of the screen, like right here, as the camera is dollying back in this dark, cloudy, depressing scenery is obviously the death of the funeral of Aragorn. You see Liv Tyler, Eowyn, in all black. And I am just watching this shot going back, and you don't even notice Liv Tyler right away. But then you do, and the music. Telling you people, go on YouTube, look up the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers soundtrack, Even Star, and beautiful piece of music. And it is just a powerful scene. And for some reason, every time I see that scene, it gives me some goosebumps. I don't know why. But right then you got Helm's Deep. Then you got, then you really get to see Sean Astin, Samwise Gamgee, really start showing his acting chops in this movie. The whole ending scene where he's giving that monologue is, there's some good people in this world, Mr. Frodo, and they're worth fighting for. That whole speech he gives is great. Then you got the whole Gollum and Samwise going at it. What are you doing? You stupid fat hobbit. You're ruining it. Potatoes. Mash them, stew them. Eat them, put them in a stew. I like them warm and tingly. No potatoes. Look, Mr. Frodo. It's an elephant. And then between Helm's Deep, between Gollum, the Aragorn, Viggo Mortensen is great. Ride out and meet them. The hordes of Gondor. Then we get into tree. Okay, the only thing in this movie that slows everything down is the tree beard stuff with Pippin and Merry. Merry and Pippin. And Treebeard. I like some of the stuff. Once again, Treebeard looks great. The Ents look great. CGI, powerful. I do like when they go and stop on finally attack Saruman. I love that piece of music too, as they're coming out of the forest. But a lot of the scenes with Treebeard and Merry and Pippin slow the movie down. There are scenes where they're just sitting there doing nothing. And it's like, okay, can we get back to the Battle of Helm's Deep? And I hate when they did that, when they would have this battle going on at Helm's Deep. And then we would cut to Treebeard and Merry and Pippin and they're not doing anything. Have we decided yet? No? Then what are we waiting for? My friends are out there. That is the only part of this entire movie that slows it down. I wish Peter Jackson maybe cut a few of those scenes. Especially when you get into Return of the King and up until the beginning, then the Treebeard and the Ents go away. So it really is like, what was the point? So overall, this is still a great movie. Like I said, you have a lot of great moments. Gandalf, Ian McKellen, still firing on all cylinders. Viggo Mortensen, Orlando Bloom with all those interesting action sequences. I think as the romance with Aragorn and Eowyn. It has the action at Helm's Deep. It has some horror elements once again. Gollum is great. I don't know. Every time I hear people say, I don't like Lord of the Rings. I'm like, you like movies, but you don't like Lord of the Rings. What is wrong with you? What planet are you on? Where did you come from? I'm sorry. It amazes me. It does. Because like, in terms of cinematic history, Lord of the Rings is up there. But anyway, back to matter. Have you seen Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, recently? If not, you might want to go back for the 20th anniversary and watch it. And that's the other thing. I wish they put this movie back in theaters. Because me, I've been getting my little ass right over to the movie theater and sitting down and watching it on like an IMAX screen. And because I haven't seen it in the movie theater in 20 years. So, that would be a real treat. So anyway, let me know. Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? Have you watched it in a while? What's your favorite scene from the movie? Let me know in the comments below. Matt the Mad here.